Millions of Americans are currently providing care to a loved one, and many more plan to do so in the future. However, caregivers are facing lasting financial, emotional, and career impacts due to their roles with little support or resources. A new study from Edward Jones revealed that many caregivers are feeling financially strained. And from Edward Jones, Vanessa, she joins us with more. So tell us about your latest caregiving study and why this research is really so important.
Yes, well, we know that caregiving is such a crucial role in our communities, and more Americans are getting older. We wanted an opportunity to really delve a lot deeper to understand what are the financial challenges, emotional strains that our caregivers are facing, and what support do they need. And so that's why we put this study together and really excited to share what opportunities we have as a society to be part of the solution.
So let's dive right into that study. So what financial and emotional concerns are caregivers really dealing with nowadays?
From a financial perspective, we're finding that many of our caregivers are telling us that they have to reduce their work hours, that they have to eat of the work completely, and 9 out of 10 people tell us that they have some financial concern or the other about the future. Many are dipping into their retirement savings. Many are cutting down on their own personal spending in order to take care of loved ones. On the emotional side, many are saying, well, we feel burnt out, we're stressed out, we feel unhealthy ourselves. And at the same time, we have this personal fulfillment and satisfaction and gratitude to be taking care of our loved ones. And so it's a juxtaposition, and all these things can be true at the same time. But we know that if we can help our caregivers find solutions to their financial concerns now, then we're building the financial resilience and confidence and all overall well-being that they need to secure their own futures.
So what resources are available to caregivers to provide additional support, whether that be financial or just for workplace flexibility too?
Well, from a financial perspective, we believe it's really important for people to consider having a financial advisor. A financial advisor is like a utility player. They're going to help people really navigate the plethora of resources that are available out there, whether it's navigating through Medicare or finding the right counselors or the right residential facilities. And most importantly of all, it's finding the right financial plan that meets an individual's needs. From an employer's perspective, it's important for more and more employers to provide flexible working arrangements. We all know that caring for loved ones who have either disabilities or whether they're dealing with cancer or Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever it is, it's not linear. They need the flexibility in order to be able to support their relatives or loved ones that are going through these challenges. The other piece is really around government legislation. At Edward Jones, we're very proud to support two pieces of legislation that are currently going or having been discussed right now about how caregivers can have more support. How can they catch up on their retirement contributions so that they find themselves feeling more confident and more financially secure in the future. So those are just some examples of ways that people can feel supported when they're caregivers to their loved ones.
And I know this study has so much more information, so I'm sure people are interested in learning more. So where can people go to do that?
Well, people can go over to edwardjones.com/caregiving, where we have a host of insights, information, data that can start caregiving the right path towards securing their own financial futures and those of their loved ones.
All right, Vanessa, this was some great information. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.